7 truths about current situation in Ethiopia and the Horn. Number 1. Historical revision and fragmentation. There is an aggressive attempt to rewrite or reduce Ethiopian history, to compress millennia into colonial narrative that begins around the 1880s and ends with the imperial collapse. The historic identity of Abyssinia, with cultural and religious links to Nubia, is being purposefully dismantled. Eritrea and Djibouti separation wasn't simply natural evolution. It was orchestrated to deprive Ethiopia of vital access to the sea, with imperial and Gulf powers heavily involved. Number 2. Geopolitical encroachment. Egypt and the Gulf petro-monarchies, notably Saudi Arabia and the UAE, and increasingly Qatar, act not just as regional players but as silencers of Ethiopian insurgency, mainly over the Nile and strategic dominance. Their influence has been magnified by Western powers, US, UK, France, Italy, creating a coordinated international squeeze. Number 3. The fork in the road, fragmentation or rebirth. Ethiopia now stands between irreversible fragmentation and historical rebirth. The question is whether it can reclaim its ancient civilizational mission or be reduced to enclaves of identity politics and poverty, all in the name of peace and foreign alignment. Number 4. Domestic collapse and misguided priorities. The government, instead of defending sovereignty and alleviating people's suffering, is prosecuting physicians, teachers, and dissenters. The Prosperity Party's role echoes a modern form of the prosperity gospel, promising abundance while the majority endure hunger and hopelessness. Number 5. The TPLF-EPLF reemergence with foreign backing. History repeats itself. The same actors who launched the armed struggle in the 1960s are aligning again, backed by Sudan, Djibouti, Somalia, Egypt, and Gulf interests. Land grabs in Amhara and Oromia, access routes through Eritrea to support TPLF independence, all indicate a new regional war brewing. Number 6. The military stalemate. The federal government is stuck, amassing forces in the north but overwhelmed by wars in Amhara and Oromia. Its miscalculated offensive against Amhara and Oromo Liberation Army have bled its resources, weakening its ability to respond to real threats on the horizon. Even South Sudan, the newest and the weakest of all countries in the world, have invaded Ethiopia in Gambela region. Number 7. The call for leadership and listening. The government must wake up. Dialogue with TPLF, EPLF may be futile due to irreconcilable agendas driven by foreign control. But ignoring your own people, especially the doctors, educators, and working poor, is suicidal. Ethiopia needs leaders who listen, who inspire, and who act with wisdom, not arrogance. Thank you very much. This is Abebe Negash on behalf of Ethiopian Hearts for Peace. Thank you for listening.